Hi, welcome back to Just Track School Management Solution. Right now in this video, I'll be showing you through the teacher's mobile app how you can navigate your way as a teacher to effectively use the teacher's mobile app. So after you must have downloaded the app on your mobile phone, make sure your internet is enabled and it's on. Then right here, you type in your school ID, 68438 is my demo school ID. So the next you select the school type. If you're a teacher in primary school or in secondary school, so pick whichever that's your account belong to. So elementary, and right here your teacher ID is required. So you can type in your teacher ID here, Davidson. Then I'm going to replay the same thing as the password. So now we can click on login to proceed. Right, so okay, login successful. So we have to wait a while it redirected us to this page. So here, this is how your teacher's dashboard looks like. These are the basic information available for you. The very first option here is showing the compulsory daily tasks. Clock into the school. You must clock into the school as early as you get to the school. Class attendance, it requires that you mark your learners' attendance on a daily basis and also clock out of the school at the end of the closing hour of the day. You have to use the app to clock out of the school, right? So right from the top here, the icon we have here is actually your profile icon. When you upload your image, it shows right here, and you can click on it to navigate to your profile right here. So when you click on it, it's open this profile here, and like if you have your image, it's going to show here, and your basic information right here. You have access to see all the subjects being assigned to you and the classes you are teaching. Then when you scroll down, we have the security. You can change your password if there is any need. Click on this change password, then it gives you this form. You enter the current password which you use to log in right now. You enter it here and you define your new password. Then you also reconfirm your new password. Then you can click on submit to save. If there's any need for you to review what you've typed, you can click on show to show from the password type to text type, right? And at the end of everything, if you want to log out from your accounts on your device, you can click on this logout. Otherwise, the systems keep it open. So you will not have to log in every time you open your mobile app, but until when you come down here to log out these accounts. So the next, now I'm going to go back to the home page. So the next here we have slide right to clock in. So when you get to school in the morning, you slide this arrow to the right side. Once you slide it to the end here, it's going to open your phone camera. Once your device camera is open, just something like this. So once your device camera is open, you have to allow everything, like you have to allow the camera, allow access to your phone camera in order for you to clock in, right? So once you allow everything, once you slide it to the right side and your phone camera is open, your school must have pasted the QR code at the entrance of your school. So you are required to use it to scan the QR code and it will clock you in the morning. So when you are leaving in the afternoon as well, you slide this to the left side for you to clock in. However, if you didn't clock in the morning, this clock out will be disabled by default. You won't be able to use it. And the moment you have been able to use this to clock in by sliding it to the right side, it will also be disabled. You can't slide it back to for any reason anymore. Then this way, this clock out will automatically be enabled, waiting for you to clock out at the end of the school hour. Right, that's about that. And the next feature we have right here is the school calendar. You want to review your school calendar, what has been set by the admin. Click on this. You have it loads and show you the calendar that has been set by the school, while this shows the break and this shows when the school resume and all. So we go back to the home page. And from the home page, you also have teachers holding class. So all the learner that has been assigned to you as a class teacher in your class, once you click on this teachers holding class, second option, you have access to see all of them listed here. So you can as well view their profile. For example, you click on this child, it's looked this way. So this is the child profile. You have the basic information for to send daily communication reports for creche school. That's for primary school. You can click on this plus sign, and daily class performance rating. Both secondary and primary can use this. That's to tell how well the child is performing in class on a daily basis. So you can either give them a 1 star or 2 star. If you notice, the moment I click on this star, it's give me an option to type in a comment. So you can give as many stars as possible from 1 to 5. Then, for example, you want to remove like 2 star, you can start from here. After you must have count the star up to 5. So you have to reduce it from the 5 to 4. So if you click on 2, nothing will happen. So click on 3, that means you are giving it 2 star. And you can't jump from 2 to 4, it won't work. So you have to click on 3 before you get to 4. That way, then the next you type in your comments why you are rating this child, this performance on a daily basis. That's to tell the parent how well their child is performing in class. So when you are done, you click on submit performance comments here. So the next you scroll down, um we have um recommendation, weekly class recommendation should be in case you have something you want to share with the parents as regards to this child, like you want them to know about a particular thing, like what the child has been up to, or you want to advise them on how to help the child with his or her study at home. So you can type whatever recommendation you want to type here and click on submit recommendation. So that's what you can do from this child profile right here. So the next, we can actually use all these buttons as well. So if I'm going back to home, instead of me clicking from here, I can click. If you click from here, it's taking you a step back to where you came from. So, but if you click on this home, it's taking you direct to this home page, right? So the next, now we have class attendance. So on the class attendance, you can use this to mark your learners' daily attendance. Mind you, the way it is on the desktop, it's quite different from this, because this won't allow you to mark from Monday to Friday, or giving you access to previous week, or and so on. You don't have access to do that on this mobile app. You can only mark your learner's attendance on a daily basis, which means if you fail to mark it for today, you won't be able to do it on the mobile app. If you want to do that, like you want to mark for yesterday attendance or a few days back or previous week attendance, you have to make use of your computer, a system, or you log in through the web in order to achieve that. But for this mobile app, it requires that you mark the attendance on a daily basis. So once you get to school and you are ready to mark attendance, you can either mark the morning, which is AM, by clicking on this box one by one for those that are present in the morning, and in the afternoon, you can do the same thing when it's time, right? So, or you can also click on this to check everybody present at the same time. Then you can also identify those that are not in school and uncheck either morning, or you uncheck in the afternoon, depend on what is applicable to that child. So once you are done, you click on submit attendance. So that's all about that. So next, we're going back to the home page. So from this home page, we also have general weekly reports. So from this general weekly reports, when you click on it, it shows you all the weekly reports you've submitted, just like we have week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, and also we have week 6. So to submit new week reports, and weekly reports it's expecting you to compile all your lesson for the week. the summary of your lesson for the week. You compile everything and you type it in this box. For example, in mathematics, whatever topic you treat and the summary of the class, you type it, you go to the next paragraph, you type English like that. When you are done, you select the week you are submitting this weekly report for. So you can select week 9 or whichever week you want to select. Then you click on submit weekly reports. So this also goes to the parents, but the admin will have to approve it before going straight to the parents. And if it doesn't work well with the admin can reverse it, like disapprove it and send it back to you for correction, right? So next, we're going back to the home page. From this home page, you can as well upload your learners' results. So when you click on this upload results here, it loads the list of learners in your class, expecting you to select whichever you want to upload results for. So you select upload results, for example, this. You select the term you are uploading for, I mean the assessment type, exam CA or midterm exam. So you select it. Then the next, you select the term you are uploading the results for. On this mobile app, you can only have access to the current term and current session. It does not allow you to have access to the previous term or previous section. If your school admin is allowing you to have access to the previous section of previous term, you have to make use of the web, maybe your computer, or you open your web browser to access this portal in order to achieve that. But for this mobile app, you can only have access to the current term and current section. So you pick this term, which is the current term, and you click to pick the current section. Then you click on this, proceed to upload results. So this time is going to request data, and when it's ready, it display all the subjects. So with this, as you can see, the system is able to retrieve all the subjects and what you've initially uploaded as score. So to add more score, however, let's remember that we cannot enter any score above the 60. And this part showing CA is disabled because we are currently uploading results for exam. So this is just there for us to see what we've uploaded for CA. The same thing when you select to upload for CA, it will show the exam column and it will be disabled. You can only upload for a particular term which you've picked. So now I can click on this box for Yoruba language and type in the score for it, like 56, and you pick for CPR. You click in the next box to type in the score for CPR, and when you are done, use this submit option at the top here. Click on it in order for you to submit your imputed, the scores you've imputed. Look at this option at the top. So you click on it and the system is going to process your, okay, results data saved, which means it has been submitted right here. So that's all about that. And when you are done with this, you can use this cross icon, that's close icon here, to close this overlay. You are done with this child. So you can also go back this way to pick another child to upload his or her results, right? So the next, we have to go back to the home page, and from the home page, we can also generate our broadsheet, just like the way we've been doing it on the web. You click on this broadsheet here. When it's open, you select the assessment type you want to upload, you want to check the broadsheet for. So when you click on the assessment type, you have the drop down of this option. So you select the assessments you want to check. Exam, you select the term you are checking for, which is the current term. Then you also select the session you are checking for, then the class you want to check for. So if you are if you are holding more than one class, you can select whichever you want to check from here. But this teacher is only teaching basic 3 code, so you pick the class. Then when you click on this check broadsheets, this time is going to load and redirect you to your web browser in order to properly display the request broadsheets. So when it's load, you have it like this, just like we have it on the web. So you have this approve button as well for third term. So you can scroll to the left here and you can click on this view here, it shows the score that has been imputed for this child. When you click on it, it shows if it has been uploaded for this child. So, but because I've only uploaded for this one child, this Hayden, yes, that's why we are seeing only this child results here. So when you scroll to the right side, you also have the total calculation, just like what we have on the web here. So that's all about this. And then next, now we can go back to our mobile app by sliding up and select the mobile app. Then we can also go back to the home page from here. And the last option we have here, which is movement log. Now, for example, after you must have logged in the morning and maybe the school is sending you on an errand, like maybe you have an outing or you have something urgent you need to attend to, you are like it's required that you log out from the school portal before you leave the school premises. And when you come back, it's required that you also clock in back. So what you do to achieve that is to click on this movement log. When you click on it, you have this. Now it says slide left to clock out. So you can slide this left. Once you slide it right left, for example, you slide right, it said please enter the purpose of your outing to clock out. So it's required that you type in the reason why you are going out. For example, going to the bank. So then after that, you can slide it completely. It will open your camera. Then you can scan the QR code as well to clock out. Then when you return back to the school, it's expected that you slide this to the right for you to clock back into the school. All right. So in case of any challenge or any question, please do not hesitate to drop your message or you contact your school admin, or if you have our contact details, you can as well contact us. Right. So the next option we have is from this down filter buttons. We have messages, which shows all the messages you must have received from the school admin, parents, or so you can as well read the message by click on it. Once you click on it, it shows the message. You can reply to the message as well. So, and next we have the school calendar. I've explained that. Also notification. For example, if anything, okay, for example, we have list of new messages here, and then we have disapproved lesson notes from the admin, disapproved weekly report from the admin, and also another disapproved weekly report from the admin. So that's all about this. And finally, when you are done with your work, if there is need for you to log out, you can click on this to go back to your profile, then scroll down to the bottom side to log out. That's if there is need. That's if you use someone else's device. But it's advisable if you log in on your device, there won't be any need for you to clock out, as anytime you open the app, automatically it's log you in just like this. I'm going to reopen the app. Okay. I've restarted the app now, so automatically it's clock me in. You don't have to go through the stress of having to clock in over and over again. All right. So thank you very much. If you have any other challenge or anything you don't understand about this tutorial, please do not hesitate to drop message or contact us. Thank you and have a great day.